What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 7, Episode 12. I think I got a little drip on the bottom of this. Hold on. I was right there at the last second. Stirring my cold drip. I just had somebody come in and get a bunch of locks rekeyed, so that kind of ran me behind. What's up, y'all? I need a I feel like I'm forgetting something from the back though, and I think I am. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Hey, you didn't. Okay. I don't know how that happens. It's the light reflecting again. What happened? Hospital bed. What'd you do, Ken? Ah! I forgot that was there. Hold on, let me go get a band-aid for that. Or not band-aid, but yeah. Poof. Stuff. I forgot that was on the back of my hand. I walked up against something and it scratched the back of my hand. Doing great. Okay, good. You're in a hospital bed, so that doesn't sound like you're doing great, but I'm going to go back over the comments real quick. I'll go ahead and get assembled, and then by then, hopefully, I'll remember what I was doing in the back. Garbage bag drifting by outside there. Rune in the house. What's up, Nate G? Gummy. Well, hold on. I guess we got to get assembled, don't we? Yeah, I guess. Let's do that. And the title does suggest that it's St. Patrick's Day. That was actually a few days ago, right? But in Jackson, uh, today is because it's a parade day. So happy St. Patrick's Day. St. Patty's Day. May the luck of the Irish be with you. And it has been busy as heck here, so that's great. Like I'm forgetting something. Oh, let's make sure this. I guess if I can find out. Anyway, we're in the house. What's up, AG Gumby? How's it going? Outlaw Kurt. Oh, something in his back pocket. Oh, I need a camera. That's what I'm forgetting. Boop. Watch the whole wide world go by outside there. I actually got a tent set up at the ladies' clothing store across the street. They got some kind of activities going on at the coffee shop, or it's just a full patio. Probably just a full patio. But whenever the treehouse does their little tent sale, it makes it look very occupied over there. It is very occupied out here. I don't even know what time the parade starts, but it's downtown. Downtown. Chevy D, what's up? Dana Reed in the house. Retired Butcher Boy, good morning to you. Mr. T, what's up? Dallas, good morning. Steven's Eyes. Dave A, what's up? Hey, well, hey, J-Bot. I was messing around with J-Bot earlier, so I don't know if something is going to be weird or the same. I'll just have to keep watch on that. I didn't really have a whole lot of time to do anything to it, but I did change a couple of parameters, and I don't know what's going to happen because of that. Devo, what's up? James Randolph, good morning to you. Matt, what's up? G-Key, man, you're on the road. Be careful. And yeah, Ken Nixon in the hospital bed with us. Tone C, what's up? Coffee time. I take a sip of my Mississippi cold drip. It's as delicious as refreshing and healthy for you. Trying to figure out who the 15-minute spot is out here. I guess I got to go back on the camera. Capitol Place, right there. Where are you racing around? Where are you coming from? Kim, was that you that drove a quad into the building? You missed my shop if you were aiming for me. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I was busy with the rekeying and the lock, I think, when they pulled up. I don't know. They've been here like 15, so we'll see in a minute. I'll go back over the camera if they don't show back up in a minute. It honestly may be that old biddy that likes to park out front on purpose, but we'll just give it a bit. Oh, I know who that is. That's those two ladies that went across the street. That's who that was. Knowing full damn well that I ain't gonna be a 15-minute journey. Pretty sure that's what that was. Yeah. They have been here since an hour now, almost. 11, 10, 26. I actually saw them walk off. And I was like, maybe they're just going to run across the street to the tent sale thing. But if they're going to the coffee shop, you ain't getting in and out of that coffee shop on a Saturday morning at this time of day on a nice day like this. In under 15 minutes. Especially when there's plenty of street parking right there, you bitches. And it would be even closer. That's the funniest thing. Right there is this much closer, right? I mean, seeing a bruise getting old. No, I know exactly what that happened. I know, I get that. I mean, yeah, I remember hitting that though. Like crazy Luigi had an emergency, you had an emergency C-section. Okay, a resection. So trying to get no cancer, so trying to get a hospital. I mean, if you can walk. I have AMA'd before. Nick's Picks, what's up? What's up, Dutch Lockpicker? Good morning. Who else was on here I missed? Kevin K, good morning to you. Hey, Jimmy, what's up? SM, what's going on? Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Joseph Douglas, good morning to you. Dana Reed, did I say hey to you? Matthew, what's up? Miko, how's it going? Fred. All right, I think I got everybody. Tugboat Girl, what's up? Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that to two women just because they want to be bitches. I'm not going to be causing no accident on the interstate. So I've got a bunch of crap going on around here because it's just things, busy during the day, and like it was crazy yesterday. I don't know what the heck it was, but it was in the air, and I'm glad of it. But Finley's, what's up? I mean, honestly, I don't blame them because of all the cameras. It's like, well, if I'm going to park anywhere, it's going to be under 53 cameras, right? What's up, Willard? But I also have cameras right there on the open ass street, this big street right there. You see, look. Look, I'll prove it. That's it. I mean, damn. Whole ass street parking right there. And it's been that way all morning. Wobbles is still wobbling. Wobbles is, yeah, Wobbles does have a little bit of weight on it right now. I don't know if we can get a view on it. Let's go split out to the other cams and see, oh, there's a whole ass street right there. Come on, we just talked about this. Unless you're coming in here. And you're probably parking there having to go to the cleaners because none of their spots are open because they didn't put their signs out today. Now, here come the ladies as we speak. Nice 15 minutes, ladies. Good job. This might be one of ours or the shoe shop, one of the two. Or bakery. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all don't back up at the same time. That damn quad idiot. So, on one of the local Facebook pages, and I give permission to certain news agencies here, because if I post something on Twitter and I don't do it often, I knew this was going to happen, and it immediately did. And if one of said certain news people contact me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about credit. You can use it. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Knowing full well that they're making money on it. I don't care. I wouldn't post it on Twitter. And I've always kind of mentioned this here, but not on Twitter. But I mean, it's like, there's a reason why I don't post a lot of stuff. That one was too funny not to post. Anyway, the ambulance lady replied. She was like, hey, I was the one who did that. Apparently, fire department. Okay, so the timeline, 11:19, and if you haven't seen the video, it's on the channel. They're both in a short, it's funny, and the regular video. But the timeline was 11:19. He hit the wall. Police right there. Fire department at 11:31. AMR at 11:39. 11:38 and a half, if you want to get ticky about it. AMR lady replied to me and was like, don't get it wrong. He didn't just walk away. He was freely walking. They weren't carrying him. He was literally able to walk. Now, after a significant injury to your neck, and I know you're supposed to not move the patient. That's like patient care 101, like, right? So presumably homeboy was, and I couldn't see because of all the lights and the flashing, but presumably at some point, homeboy decided to stand up on his own, I guess, and was able to go to the ambulance by himself. But it pissed off the ambulance chick who decided to reply to me and was like, yeah, JFD fire department, we were 6 minutes away. So I'm like, wait a minute. So by my timeline, that means they didn't even call AMR until after JFD had gotten there and already assessed him. Maybe they were waiting to call somebody else. I don't know if he was knocked out, or I don't know what happened in that whole 20 minutes, because it was nothing like a blob, but a blob of lighting. But long story short was, she was just like, he was hurt and shouldn't have been moved. Because somebody said they couldn't believe that gurney didn't bring the gurney to him, made him walk. And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't think that's how it happened. I think homeboy was just walking like, I can't believe I'm walking. I've had a personal injury where I shouldn't have been walking, and if I couldn't have walked, I didn't walk very far. It's like you suddenly realize you're not supposed to walk. He looked like he was, I don't know what happened to him. Anyway, long story short was I just basically wanted to let the AMR lady know that, gosh, I'm sorry he was hurt. gosh. Sorry. He was hurt. Wait, wrong screen. Whoa. Anyway, that's what's going on outside today. It's a nice, wonderful day. Great day for a parade. And I hope they're having fun downtown. I don't like getting involved with that. I almost had to get involved with it. One of my customers called yesterday. Yeah, he's self-extracted. I almost had to get in the middle of it. They start preparing. It's like the biggest parade. Like, we're like the second largest parade. Like, if you don't count Louisiana, we're like the first largest parade. Once you bring in Louisiana, we're getting knocked down to the bottom. They have a parade for everything in Louisiana. But we're like the second, I think, or third largest St. Patty's Day parade in the United States. Right now I'm going through my pen drawer. Because I have a specific thing that I'm doing. I need a pen cup, though, for my pens while I'm doing said pen drawer. Hey. No. Yeah, a Milwaukee pen cup. Speaking of, I just used another one of my thin pack outs the other day. 4 strike plate screws. I'm not sure how I feel about having to carry that in addition to my bag, but my bag was way too heavy, and my thing of strike plate screws. What kind of pen is that? It's like a cheap tactical form pen. Do these even right? I'm getting somewhere with this. Have an unboxing here. Hello. It totally just ran out. So you know how I bet my Ole Miss one was out too. Hello, no, the Ole Miss one writes. No comments. Cleaning out the pen cup basically. Hello? Hello. Oh, you're out too, aren't you? So when you drive around in Mississippi heat, yep, that's totally empty. These things just basically evaporate, and then you find yourself that the cheapest pens, the bank giveaway pens, are the only ones that still work, which that literally is this Ole Miss pen. All the cool pens, like, you know, the G2 and all that, they're toast. Who is this? Teva Neuroscience. Yep, that right. Joann's is closing. Now, we are SE Lock and Key Arts and Crafts channel. So, take this as you will, but it's part of crap I do. They're going out of business, and that's horrible because, oh, that one sucked dry, Uniballs. There's one of those that they send you, Thunder Locksmith Company, with not the right number on it. It's one of my numbers, but not the number, and it's totally out too. Who's gonna throw away that pen though? I can find a refill for it, right? Pencil, that probably works. Sharpies, you know, these things do dry out, but this one looks brand new. No, that's good. So I've got a, well, I'm still okay. Stain marker. I bet that thing is all dried up. Unbelievable. That thing still works. Stain marker. And a light pen. No, what is that? Yeah, it is a light. And it's totally dry. And a baby stapler that I always forget I have. And then a little cup for whatever. Yeah, so the point is cleaning out this bin. And I have these little stamps, right? These are new. Here. Little rubber stamps. Boop. I stamp customers' invoices. Little cute messages. I'll write it up and I'll stamp. Like if they have dogs, I have little dog stamps. Oh, that's so cute, isn't it, Jason? But the other thing was figuring out why this was sticking in here. Checking the battery. Hey, it works. Stud finder. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I had to do it. I mean, if I've got a stud finder, any guy with a stud finder in his hand has to do that. So whatever. Let's go back outside. I gotta get the mobile mic up. But what I was in the middle of doing, which has been sitting here for what, 30 minutes now? This is exactly what I was doing right before live started, was wiping the debris off of this thing so that I can deploy it back in my vehicle with the new cute stamps. So while it's sitting there, I'll show you the stamps I do have and then the other stamps that I just got. What do I have? I can't remember. I've got a key, of course, big skeleton key. Oh yeah, because this looks pretty clean, honestly. Where's my 409? And I also have a hot mess on the thumbnail suggested that we were going to do something over the workbench. There is a hot mess going on over there because I'm currently keying up a couple of new Sergeant LFIC. And I tried doing it in a rush yesterday, and I guess I transposed some numbers I wasn't supposed to transpose because I don't do them that often. And then I decided to lock up one of the cylinders, and it's being a pain in the butt. So I just was like, "You're gonna have to come back Monday." So right now, I've got like, and I had ordered a few extra hollow top pins for my Sergeant kit, but the Sergeant kit that I've got doesn't have a spot for that. I've got an older kit that's just for conventional cylinders, and it has been needing to be redone for a while now. And I have a bunch of Sergeant cylinder things coming up soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that kit put back in. This actually fits perfectly in one of these cases. Hey, these are so gross. Oh, these are in the direct line of fire of coffee. Like if I go around a curve a little too quick and I've got a full coffee mug, I live life dangerously with an open coffee cup in my truck every day. So occasionally we have a little coffee catastrophe. Cough-tastrophe. And it gets on the lids of these things and in the plastic bins that I have sitting in various spots in my truck to hold things like this. Mobile office, as you will. Where do you keep your mobile office supplies in? Post in the comments. Ew, gross. Gross, where'd it go? One of those, we just like keep everything in like one of those clipboard things. I've got a zip up case that I keep my invoices in that I like go into jobs with, but it stays in the truck for the most part. It's just a really old, raggedy one that I've never been able to find a decent replacement for, even after hours and hours of searching through Office Depot website and Amazon and all that. I cannot find that exact case like I want. Okay, coffee, dried coffee off of that. And so what am I? I have a I've got 2 thank yous now. I've got a cat, I've got a paw prints, I've got a thank you, and I've got a big skeleton key. But one thing I did need to check was if the ink I have in here is dried out. Oh, look, there's a oh, tough. If you've never used the extreme post-it notes, they used to have them at Home Depot, and then it's like they changed them or something. But one generation of them was awesome. I just found some cards that I forgot was. Oh, look at that. So, thank you. Let's check something. Check, check, check. Checking the, what is this? Bahama Blue, and I added a black. I added a Ox Black and Bahama Blue. Oop. Okay. Skeleton key there. It's like boop right on the bottom line. I usually pre-do these, like I'll go through my invoices and like do various ones, but obviously like the cats and stuff, I do those. So, oh, cat melted off the side. You need to. That's how hot it gets. It melted and came down. Boop. So obviously, if the person has cats, I'm going to do a cat. Boop, boop, boop. Or paw prints. Boop, boop on the invoice. Just a cute little whimsical thing. So what I've added is 3 cats and a ball of string. Probably won't even put the ball of string in there. That doesn't make much sense. Doggies and a big paw print. Yep, that's cute. Super cute. And then one more I found was, oh, a thanks so much. Thanks so much. So now the goal is to get them all in here with, or in a container. They're not going to fit in here with this anymore. Good to know this ink lasts forever, though. Looks like I'm going to need the next size up. Itchy nose. I'm wondering if I just transfer it all from here to here. And then, yeah, and the pins can go as a bottom layer. I think that'll work. I think that's it once I clean that, which I'm not going to do right now. I'll do it in a minute. We can move up front, though, once I get my waterproof matches. 2 valves. Well, I was going to try to find... No. Nope. I think I used them all. Hold on. Yeah, hey, let me get my camera set up at the workbench and we'll Well, we'll move over there in a minute. We can decide how we want to do the sergeant kit, I guess. What's up, new house? Cam 4 is down. Cam 4, all right. It is down. How dare you crash without our permission? How dare you crash without our permission? Hold on. Cam's good now? Getting everything set up. Let's hold off on the mobile mic. I'm gonna run the microphone through the camera once I get up. Camera's good. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, they seem to be on my screen. Did you look? I got them perfectly level too. Well, almost perfectly level. That one's kind of dark, isn't it? Oh, I guess they're done. I'm kind of glad they had the big equipment out, or the big equipment, the noisy thing out there this morning, and I was scared that they were going to be banging away with it. I don't even know what they brought it out for. It's like 9 o'clock this morning. They came, blocked off the street. We're here for a couple hours, and then left, loaded it back up and left. But I didn't even see what they were doing over there. I'm just glad they got done doing it, and was kind of surprised that they would be out there today. So, front, where's the other front? Do we ever do the other front? Let's mimic this. Hold on. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to duplicate and say front south. We need to add this page. Now look, imagine you're going to. We're going to take this off, put this on, and go back. There we go. Now if I just can find room to add this to this guy. That works. Hey, Digital Blue, what's up? Mr. Inferno, what's up? This Jason uses the whiteboard for what? For describing what happened to homeboy on the motorcycle. I mean, that only makes sense, all right, to do a whiteboard for that, if that's what you're talking about. I mean, I know y'all have asked for a lot of whiteboards, but I don't remember which section of the conversation I was talking about, but if you're talking about whiteboarding, homeboy's where he came from. Actually, I did get word that homeboy came from Old Canton Road. Apparently, he passed somebody that pissed him off over there. So that means he came from the residential area over there. More than likely rode all the way down here from like Northside Drive area in Meadowbrook, because that's where they hang up. Exactly. I mean, we have video evidence, but it only shows that exact action. Now that I know where he came from, that's a good point. I'll think about it. We do have to get the camera up, and then once we get it up over there, and maybe it can go up front and do some whiteboard to describe that. Remind me, J-Bud, remind me. I still haven't figured out how to make it do that. All right, so I'm not going to open my Aux Black yet. I'm going to leave it closed until I need it. Ew, dog hair and everything. I already saw Gonzo this morning. I hadn't seen Osland. Came by last night, all pissy that I wasn't here. So we may see her today. They usually walk between, I don't know, they're random. They walk all different hours. Whiteboard for testing my pens, huh? Does this Sharpie work on does this Sharpie work? I have to find this. Nope. Why didn't I keep it out? The one I found last week. Why didn't I keep it back? You could say, Jason, why don't you just order another one? Probably will. Because I order them, and I know I had several of these, and they keep disappearing. So I feel like if I just try to maintain a strict hold on one long one, then I won't just keep losing them. I know I had a 3-pack. What's frozen? Is that camera frozen now? What's up, Glenn? Yeah, I can't run it through here, but I already got like flagged half dozen. That's why whenever YouTube says limited and it gives you like all these warnings whenever I upload stuff that's got obvious content music on it, you get all these warnings and fun facts, basically saying we're not gonna let this get into our regular algorithm because it's just totally not what we want to see, which is totally wrong. It's funny as hell. Uh, but you know how YouTube is. So what'll happen is like 8 years down the road, it'll like spike and get like 400,000 views for some reason. That's totally what's gonna happen. What's up, Secure Tech? Did y'all see puppies? Or are you just referring to what I was talking about? Fan's a little irritating. Oh, before I go over there, we need to. It's rough. Old Doug Moore and Duncan kit. It's my only sergeant kit. I don't know why I've never treated myself to a brand new sergeant kit. Because I've got every other kit. I know the answer to that. Why would I buy one when I've got a kit right there that I could use? It's not the greatest, but it's still a kit, right? I'm not gonna spend the money on something I've already got something of that I barely use as is. But when you need a number 12 master top pin, your 003 kit just doesn't cut it. And it's always a good idea to use original sergeant pins anyway. I don't. Too hard to keep, too expensive to keep stocked on top of everything else I gotta keep stock of. Yeah, I missed that puppy. Dang it. So let me pull up the camera microphone, which would be. Yeah. Be that, right? Okay, then mute this. And then come over here with the mobile comment section or take down Elgato. That was me disconnecting something, but it also may have disconnected any number of things, so we need to go over here and check it. All right, let me get an audio check. Make sure this thing is doing somewhat okay on the volume there. It's just not a great kit, you know. It's an okay kit. It holds pens. Audio's great, okay? Gumby's like, it's okay. Wes is like, it's great. So the problem is this kit was part of a mass of stuff that somebody gave me, basically, because they didn't want it. That is my biggest problem with this kit. I mean, it's cool, yeah, for certain things, but it just ain't for me. I would much rather have... Can I answer the phone? S7E lock and key. So we don't do that at all. Thank you. Only during the week, 11 o'clock. All right. Thank you. I mean, don't give them a call now because I just said only during the week, but... Okay, where was I? So that's my biggest problem with that kit. You already talked about the 4... Yeah, we were talking about the 4x4 earlier. We were going to whiteboard it in a minute, so per request, Jimmy J. So after we kind of screw around here for a few minutes, which I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time over here, we're gonna whiteboard it. Looks like by popular demand. One big thing about this kit is it's from the bottom up. And I get it. This, yeah. I just don't like how it's laid out. I mean, yes, if you had the bottom pins up, having the bottom pins on the bottom row is the best idea because you're going to be using these more than anything. I'm just not feeling all this, and definitely not this. And I don't know if this doesn't look factory. This looks like they cut out this section, and it only had this open spot. I don't think this went with this, did it? No, probably not. You know, I'm never going to use this. So basically, that leaves me with this, and that's not going to work because that's too tall. So that answers that question right there. I mean, we can maybe do this with little vials. Or, I don't like using these things on the daily. Maybe just put them in here and right on there. Or I do have some of these. Nope, too tall. The last one I had was some little jeweler's diamond cases. Let me see if I have one I can find. Yeah, I've thought about a custom 3D insert for that, but then you're mixing. It's a woody kit. And you're putting plastic in there. But honestly, the whole 3D inserts. This is the thing about kits, right? So some of you guys are really good with this, but having the oval in the bottom, like making this kit, I've made a few kits. You can buy ball nose bits, right? This is done with some type of, I'm assuming a machine router, obviously, that just routes it. Probably a ball nose bit on a router. I don't know how that centers or exactly how that's done. But it's not easy to accomplish without kind of, high dollar woodworking tools. It's not real easy to accomplish this. Mixing in the 3D printer with it, yeah, it would hold pins. Let me go find one of these real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to let y'all bounce over to... We're going to go back to that screen for a minute. And let me go find something that I need to see about. hell. I'm looking for some vials that I don't know where they are offhand, so I'm not going to take too much time. They would fit in there, which is probably what I'm going to use. The only thing I was wanting to find one for was to see if it held a whole bag of pens. That's kind of the thing. If it won't hold a whole bag, then it's not that great of a solution, is it? Where would I have put just one of those? Aha! Aha! That'll fit. I just don't think it's going to hold 100 pens. Echo. Echo, echo. Apparently this mic picks up really well, right? So, let's see. There's my pen. So these come in, these are for gemstones, which is what I had them for. Put little gemstones right there. Or earrings or whatever. So, bloop. I don't think that's going to hold a whole bag. Let's get a number 12 here. Shut up. Number 12, top pen. Damn. I already have used some. Oh my god. Well, this may be a good solution for a few, huh? So, number 12, let's go find something to write on that. Alright, so I've got a couple more trays of those left. I've got a couple more trays of those. Should I Sharpie it, or should I actually do one of the clear stickers? Let's do a clear sticker. Sharpie's gonna wear off. Clear sticker would be better. Where's my clear stickers? Somebody's in 15 minutes spot. T. We want that to be kind of big, so we're gonna go size. See what the biggest does. Put it on a tiny piece of paper inside. Yeah. 12T. Woof. That's a little too big. That's better. Where am I sitting?
Well, I guess that's just going to have to be the answer because I can't deal with having 53 different. And maybe I'll find a better spot, better container for the springs. I don't know if the springs are going to stay. I guess I can just leave the springs in the vial. I'd prefer these to be, they're tight, but if you use them, they start getting looser and looser. They're not really necessarily made for opening and closing a whole lot. I'd much rather have the twisty or this kind of seal tight container. That's a shame it sticks up above that. One of those would be perfect. All right, well, so I don't have any more of those right now, but let's go ahead and put the springs. Yep. 13 top pin. Let's fold you over. Oh, 11 top pin. Let's just fold you over for right now. Let me find some paper clips. That's what I can get. Number 6, hollow drivers. Number 7, hollow drivers. Worst case scenario is I just salvage some of those and put them in there. Wait, I'm missing one. Is there quick set springs? Nope. So that's one reason why, because now, I can't exactly leave that stuff in there. So if I do decide to start using this, I'm going to have to put up something right there. It'll just all fall out. But for right now, we're just going to put it in there and deal with that later. So let me move this. And we'll move up front and check out last name table, first name Clark. Oh, hold up. These guys were in here. Springs, reorder 13-0265, 13-1769. Spring 130-487. Okay, that's the original. Is this the same kind of spring? That does not look like the hollow top springs. I don't know what those springs are for. Definitely a sergeant number though, isn't it? Alright, we're going to move this over here for right now. Actually, I'm going to leave it because I got to deal with these cylinders that obviously I had to pull the cap off of. It pissed me off so bad. So we're going to go do Frankendeck it and just add tape. That's probably what I'll do. I feel like I still want to replace that kit. I'm going to check in on sergeant kits one day. I just know they're going to be expensive as heck. As heck. We have to make our way over to the front. So let me get a shift here. Boop. Boop, do that. Sorry, I was muted. I gotta find my tripod. Have y'all seen it? There it is. steal double A out of it or no? Ooh, gross. Y'all remember that coffee thing we were talking about earlier? Yeah. Got this too.
And I don't have any 9 volts in here to switch this out. Spider spray. It is the season, and I got a wasp spray in the truck, and flea spray I have not. No, I didn't buy any flea spray. I forgot the mic was over here, and I didn't have my mobile mic on. I guess I need to do that, right? All right, let me get the mobile mic up. What the heck was that? Especially if I got to whiteboard some stuff. What am I whiteboarding? Where a homeboy came from? Same one again. 2 cameras frozen. Both of the bottom. Cam 2 would be the busy cam. All right. Nah, y'all know how I feel about tweezers. Pointy tweezers are nothing. This is made in India. All my tweezers that are in active use. I've got all of them, but I'm like, is it frozen again? Sure as shit did, didn't it? Look at that son of a bitch. Are you two not wanting to play nice together today, or what? I'll tell you the biggest one I have a problem with it, and I've been meaning to make a video on it, and I actually asked them about it, you know, and honestly, like some people like different things, right? And they did warrant it. I thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. If you are here, you'll be able to talk in approximately 5 minutes. All right, pin tumbler tweezer from Grabet. Grabet has to be the chunkiest, most unwieldy pair of tweezers. Careful, and it may cause cancer in California. For $58 pair of tweezers. That's just chunky. Now, they're nice tweezers. But I asked them about that file set when I sent a photo of this when I got the file set in that one of you guys gave me. I appreciate the file set. I've actually been using it, except for a couple of files. A couple of files are pointless. I've decided that when I do this Grobit video, the whole point is not buy a whole file set, but to buy particular files if you're using them for particular things. But I just don't think this needs to be included in a file set. Why this with files? Like, right? Like, I get it. They make other stuff besides files. They make a bunch of stuff. But, and I know files and locks and keys and tweezers, so maybe it used to make sense, but I don't necessarily think it belongs in a file set. If I want to buy a file set, why do I want to buy a set of files with a $58 pair of tweezers in it? I guess that's what that means. $57.93. Or that may be 57.939. I don't know how much these are on their website, but anyway, they're good with their warranty. I just don't think it should be included in a file set. You know, at least the Sparrows are like sleekerish, and not as clunky. I think almost everybody's. What's up, Bridget? I think almost everybody's Grobit file doesn't get a whole lot of use. I don't know. Post in the comments. Do you use your? Is it Grobit or Grobit? Grobit. Do you use your? Oh, hey, puppy! What's up?
Just pokes right in.
I saw her at 9 o'clock last night. You refused to accept our.
You saw that?
Yeah, we've got a dog.
See? That's awesome.
It alerts us to dogs.
That's hilarious.
We were not here.
Yeah, she doesn't accept it at all. It doesn't matter what time you guys are closed. She's got to stop and make sure nobody's in here.
Growing since I missed you. I was like, yeah, she got home and wrote on Google, humans not in place. I'm very mad. I'm not going back until tomorrow.
5 stars because they still give me 2.
Yeah, 5 stars still. All right, Bob, you have a good weekend. Not gonna be here tomorrow.
That's it.
Not gonna be here tomorrow.
That's it. Come on. Come on.
Have a good one. See ya.
Come on, silly.
Puppy break. Don't forget about the donut heating up the tweezers. You know, I may use those tweezers to do that in that video, but I also don't want to get cease and desist from Grobit. I don't really want to piss anybody off. Neat. All right, let's get this mobile mic hooked up so that we can whiteboard what happened. What happened Wednesday night? You saw the video. Now we're going to explain what happened. Utilizing data from a variety of sources after the fact. And I'm still trying to get footage. Just FYI. Still trying to get footage. I've still got footage being found-ish. Hopefully. Trying to get footage from the street so that we can see him riding down the street. And I hadn't really slowed it down yet. That was another thing. Like, I want to slow it down. Whatever footage I get. I need to do, like, a whole thing. I know I can get, maybe, if he pulls it in time, but footage from the street that he came down. Yeah, she came by at 9 o'clock last night. Just stopped at the door and was like, he was like, they're not there. She was just like, yeah, they are. It's kind of light in there because our lights are on. Or the, neon was on. He's like, they're not there. She just refused to accept. She sat there for 20 seconds before she went. Hey, out, Skibbity. Happy Saturday morning live to you. Let's go ahead and switch over to the mobile microphone. Uh-oh, I hear another puppy. 5, 4. Why is this off? Oh, hold on. There it goes. Are our batteries going dead? Let me double check the batteries before we walk off and start using it. When was the last? It's been a minute since we've changed the batteries, hasn't it? Yeah, they're getting weak. Yeah. Yep. Time to change them. It turned on much easier that time. We're gonna have to do that, I guess. I can't whiteboard without that. That's kind of, par for the core, right? Last sip of my Mississippi cold drop. You're done. You've been up long enough. Okay, we're gonna switch to the mobile mic in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are on the mobile mic. Let me double check the settings real quick. Looks like it's still at 250%, so adjust your mic accordingly. You know what though? Hold on, don't check that. Don't check me yet. Wait. And go back to that because of the rustling involved. So let's bounce over to this real quick. Wow. No, that's not there anymore, is it? Okay. Where'd you go? Audio was good, but I'll have to do another sound check in a second. Zip into the work camera.
Alright, I'm back on the mobile mic. It is a tad low. Okay. Alright, I'm going to switch back to the other mic. Hold up. I got double mics going.
Hold up. We're gonna okay, desk mic right now.
Okay, we're back on the desk mic for just a second, but I do want to check one thing. Right now is the desk mic, so this would be A. And this would be that microphone, which is better. This is B. So this mic is not on, that should be on. Let me know. I'm gonna put this somewhere in my van. I just hadn't figured out where. Because I gotta clean an area to get to it. The camera mic's B is better. Okay? And I'm way over here, so you just gotta remember not to walk to the back. B picks up too much road noise. Yeah, that's a good point. That's what I figured. Okay, we're gonna stay with the mobile mic. It is a little bit low, so adjust your settings appropriately. I kind of figured it was gonna pick up road noise, which is the problem with using it out there. Where are you going, chick? That better be a cookie run. That better be a cookie run. Own that. Shut up. It's on the film here, damn it. I don't know how I got I just found a splinter. Look at you. I knew I felt you the other day. And now that you're turning my skin red, I can see your ass in there. Surgery. Mobile mic's good. All right, we're gonna go investigate this. So in case, and hey, welcome to the channel, Coin Junkie. I'm assuming you're new. Was that you that just subscribed a little bit ago? Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Or I just haven't seen you. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We're going to. It was just cars going by. Too many ambient noises. Shush. So basically, what happened is this. It's on the channel if you don't know. We're gonna go ahead and discuss it a little bit. We do have to take away our little thing there. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I like that. Yeah. That's good. Well, thanks. Welcome to the stream.
We're not the average locksmith company. We do other stuff besides, uh, thanks to whoever wrote that, but we have things that we have to discuss. The whole other side is signed by people that did just that, including the same person that wrote that. So if I turn the whiteboard around, that's what happens. Mic is low, I understand that. I can't get it to go up any higher. The Milwaukee thing, fix it to the inside of the van door. But yeah, but doesn't that A, puts additional weight on the door, and B, once you slam, every time you slam it, it rattles all the stuff in there. Don't think that's a great idea. Plus, all my van doors have stuff right on the other side of them. All right, we need a couple of these colors were really hard to wipe off. Zoom in a little bit more here and get full effect. Sounds good, and you got your volume turned way down. I also have the door open. I'm not going to close it because that encourages people to park outside. All right. So, what happened? I think we need to draw the streets, right? Okay. Yeah, I did a battery. I just replaced the batteries. Can't get it to go any higher. But I could close the door for just a minute, I guess. It's gonna get. I'm gonna turn the AC on. How about this? Close the door. How about that? Is that better? No outside traffic. This microphone. And right about there. Where's the... Okay. Is that better? Can you hear less road noise? Beep, 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 beep. Should be able to. We'll get a last sound check on that. I'll go ahead and start drawing the streets involved. Alrighty. We need to actually move way over here. Alright. Okay, dupe. Yeah, let's just do this. Dupe. And then see what I mean about the door? Yeah, see, lock and key.
man, we don't have those. We don't do those keys. Only Monday through Friday. Okay. Put the door closed. Yeah, I think she's getting cleaning, so we'll be okay for another minute since the spot's gone. All right, where were we? The streets involved. Yep. 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 Looks like mushrooms, but it's actually cleaners. So about right. Let's see. This is. Oh, I know how to draw that. Sushi. People keep interrupting this. Yeah, see, lock and key. For what? Yes, sir. There goes to Peterbilt. What number did you just give me? Is it a code or? On the key or? What did it go to Peterbilt, is it? Hold on. E90. What the heck is that? of weird for that one, but we should be able to do it. Yes, sir. Nice siren key. Siren key without the pre-notched area, though. I don't have that particular key. Okay, let's try this one more time. We got the platform laid out, right? Somebody's gonna show up here in a minute though and really just irritate everything. Hey, there's a little bit of a glare on that. Let me see if I can't turn it just a bit. I can't turn it just a bit. It's just this is an unimportant area anyway. All right, so here's what happened. Homeboy. Forgot his Sharpies. Okay, we're good on red, right? Okay, we got, oh yeah, well we need, you know what, let's do this. All right, so right about sushi. Yep, that's about right. Record. Metaphors, and then a movie. All right, so this is us, right here. Us. Key shop down here. No, I didn't put this right. All right, he's going to be green. So, from what I understand, reading some comments once the news posted it up here, homeboy in his four-wheeler. Now if you don't know what a four-wheeler is, it's a little car that you a little personal ATV thing. Yeah, whee! So that's him right here. And he apparently either came this way or this way. Now, I'm not 100% sure because this is all old Canton, and I just got old Canton. I'm going to assume, you know what they say about that he came down right here and came around this corner, which obviously he made. He made one of these two corners. Good job, bro. At that point, what I feel like happened, right, is Capitol Police was sitting either here. Do we have a blue for police? I threw the blue out, didn't I? Damn, we don't have blue for police. Bad guys. Let's do black for police. Or, yeah, we'll just do the black for the police. All right. So, let's get down here. What I think. So there's a grocery store right here. So what I think happened, right? Grocery. This is the building you can see across the street. And I'm trying to get footage from right here is where I'm trying to get footage from. This way. Because homeboy definitely came from this direction. Traveling at approximately 20 to 25 miles an hour. On what appeared to be a Big Bear, maybe. Just looking at the tires, it was either a Big Bear four-wheeler, I think Honda Big Bear, or another brand of four-wheeler with tricked-out tires on it, which obviously were not meant for roads. I personally have driven a four-wheeler on roads a lot and off-road. It's very hard to control a four-wheeler on a paved surface, especially with tires like that. Most four-wheeler tires just aren't great at roads. So, at approximately 11:19 p.m., homeboy came down this road
made the corner here, and proceeded this way. Now, what I think happened, because when this policeman got to right here, hold on, we're gonna push this right here. We're gonna push him to right as he comes into my camera frame, right when we can see him, right when we know what happened. We know what happened right here. What I think happened is I think he passed by either the officer sitting in one of these parking lots, more than likely. Now at 11:19, there's people getting out of the grocery store. There's people getting out of the bar right here. There's restaurants. So popular restaurant, all through here. Thursday night, Wednesday night. 11:19 is kind of late. The movie lets out around then, and popular restaurants, still open. Employees getting off. So what I'm guessing is when homeboy here passed through here, just riding. He was just out having a good old time. Yeah. He saw the officer sitting here, or possibly somewhere in this area, right? And he was like, oh shit. By the time he passed this area, he accelerated. He's like, oh damn, I gotta go. He saw me. So he starts speeding up. Alright. So then the officers are like, well, look at this idiot. I deal with this every night. I'm just gonna follow him. I'm not going to chase him. Okay, they're going to clear. Not going to chase him. I'm just going to follow him and see where this fool's going. Because when he started out and started this way, which was approximately 12 to 15 seconds after. So I know he saw him. And he got to the light right here and just stopped because he didn't have his blue lights on right here. When he came within view of my cameras, he didn't have his lights on. Now, he did go kind of fast. I monitored it. From here, which is just outside of my range, to right here, he was traveling at a pretty quick speed to just be out driving. So what I'm thinking he was doing was he was coming out to follow him, see where this guy was going. Not necessarily chasing him, but homeboy thought, oh shit, the cop's chasing me. So, as you all saw from the video, he proceeded through this intersection and apparently doesn't know how to use brakes or his brain or any other number of things. Now, one lucky thing for him is right here, there's a metal sign embedded in the ground with a handicap sign. It's about yay high. The bottom of the sign, it's like right over my head, kind of. It's got to be high enough so that tall people don't whack their heads on it. So it's about yay high. But when you're sitting on a big bear, right, you're up higher. And especially if you're kind of like, upright, driving and not leaning forward, you're up higher. So as he progressed through here, he went right by that sign. Boom! And that was the end of the story. He got right there and was like, look at that dumbass. Pulled over here. Good Samaritan in the, ran over, calling 911. He was walking this way on the phone with 911, not knowing the cop was right there. Now, some people on the social medias have flamed people for not stopping because there were other vehicles. All right, there were
There was a car here that went around when he stopped, put his hazards on. There was a car coming this way that stopped. There was a car that pulled in right in front of me that stopped as well. 3 cars stopped. People were on social media were like, I can't believe none of those people stopped. This person responded, as well as the AMR person that came later. I don't know who this person was that reported him over here. We still haven't discovered the identity of the nurse or doctor or whatever he was. Kudos again to him for jumping out and helping out. A lot of people wouldn't do that. Even a lot of medical people wouldn't do that. But I'm taking a wild guess. He is a ER doctor, by the way he responded. At that time of night, coming home after a shift, probably like, fuck, I don't want to deal with this. Anyway, cop right there. 20 minutes later, they loaded homeboy here up in the ambulance and took him to the hospital, which is literally right down the street. Right there. So, he did get pretty instant care. I don't know what happened during the 20 minutes because there were lights, 4 police, fire truck came first, AMR, all of them had their headlights. Homeboy finally did, so I guess one of the cops was like, yo, your car's in the middle of the road right there. So at about the 8-minute mark, he runs back to his car and pulls it over right here. And there were already like cops here. Well, police are supposed to be black. So anyway, so he pulled in. He stayed like 20 minutes until the AMR came. I don't know why, but the AMR person was like, our response time was 6 minutes. It happened at 11:19. Officer was on scene at 11:19 and a half. JFD pulled in at 11:31. And AMR pulled in at 11:38 and a half. So 6 minutes response time means that she didn't get called, the AMR lady, didn't get called until JFD called, not PD. What happened in those 10 minutes? Only Jason will know, and the people that were on scene. And I don't really know because it's just a big blur of stuff. Anyway, that's what happened. Wear a helmet. As the best comment that I saw on YouTube, let this be a lesson to you, if you were wearing a helmet, he could have run. Well, that just timed it just right. Posted from the local news channel. Yeah, that's my footage. That's my footage they're using with permission. I'm friends with Megan. I'm actually more friends with Megan's father-in-law than Megan herself, but I've known Megan for a while too. She was just like, "Oh my God, please let me use that." It's like, whatever. He probably is out. He's probably assigned to this area. I mean, they all have their little beats or whatever. So it's not necessarily that he is watching people, drunk drivers. That's, of course, first and foremost on their mind. I'm sure they're more watching out for like employees and stuff like that, getting off work. Customers that are there late, switching to the desk mic. So I don't think he was there watching for like people leaving the bar, because it's mostly restaurants. It's not a huge bar scene here. Ever since Barrel House left, I might add. When Barrel House was here, yeah, it was a huge bar scene. But now it's more just people getting off work. So what happened?
before all this started, we had groups of Capitol Police, as Kim said, in tack gear, were walking around all week. First day they were here Monday. They were here Monday through Friday. There was a group of 6 to 7 of them. These guys aren't patrol guys. These guys are the tactical guys. I guess they don't have a whole lot of tactical stuff to do right now because they got assigned to walk around Fondren from A time to A time during the daytime to assist us in anything that we needed in regards to people possibly pestering other people while they're trying to shop and dine in Fondren. So they stomped around here all day for Monday through Friday. In tactical gear that's like off duty, like what they would go to the range in, their green shirts and weapons belt out, obviously. I'm not carrying, rifles or anything like that, but they were definitely in their, I don't know what they would call it, but their casual attire, not uniform or anything. Those guys really don't wear uniforms per se. I guess that would be a uniform. Dark green shirt, khakis, that type of thing. So this was before this. They got a good chuckle out of that video. So that only happens in Mississippi, in Jackson, for the most part, if something happened and somebody made a phone call and chewed somebody's ass or was friends with somebody in higher places. So that person in higher places was like, well, let's do this with these guys because we haven't had any technical situations lately. So let's put these guys in on just patrolling the area to provide support. So that's what they did for a week. Just got everybody to talking, like, what happened? What happened? Why are they out here? Why are they walking around? Which I knew would happen. But, yeah. So, and I don't know what happens, but something had to happen to trigger them putting up a special directed, higher than normal pay. Like I said, these guys aren't patrol guys. They don't ride around like that. They are there for specific reasons, I don't know what the heck was going on with it. But there were no fewer than 5 of them at any given time all week last week. And they just walked in circles. They walked a little while and stop, hang out, walk a little further, stop, hang out. I don't know what it did. Now, I will say we did have quite a few less problems with people staying to harass other individuals walking around. So, did it work? No, they'll come back once they realize they're gone. For a city that small, there's sure some action going on. I'm sure that I would get some type of footage every night. If we were to live stream a camera, which I've always said, people bring that up. They're like, you should totally live stream a camera. No, because I don't want people coming out here and doing stuff just for that. Hey, let's go fuck with Jason's camera. Hey, you want to be on a live stream? Let's go do donuts in front, and it'll be on camera on live stream. We get chucked now. See, that's exactly what would happen. So, but if I went through and I studiously recorded everything every night, or set up alerts, which would keep me up all night long, I'm sure we could catch quite a bit of action every single night. And yeah, every police agency would slather to get access to our cameras. But you know what? That ain't how it works. We ain't never given no police full access to cameras. If they want to politely ask me for footage, I'll be glad to give it to them. But that's been brought up, and every time I'm there, they'll bring it up at neighborhood meetings that I'm at, and they're like, now don't forget, if you have a Ring account, you can share it with your local police station. I'm like, bro, y'all need to learn how to use your Ring cameras, and if you need to share footage with the police, you learn how to download the footage to your phone and share it to police. That's how you need to operate your cameras. I'm not like, you know, tinfoil hat or anything, but no. Sorry. If you want your own cameras, police, you put your own fucking cameras up. That's my thought on it. You want your own cameras. If you want cameras, you put your own fucking cameras up, just like I did. So, anyway, that's it. Yeah, interesting week. It's been a very activity this week, but there was, I'm guessing, $13,000. $13,000 to repair that building. If it didn't do structural damage. I don't think it did. These guys are pretty solid. So we're talking about half a brick wall, waist high. We're talking about a piece of glass that cost $2,000. We're talking about the framing for the glass, which is going to add another $2,000 on top of it. Building it up, re-bricking it, repainting it, the glass, the frame, mortar cracks, $13,000. What you think? That about right? 13 to 15,000. Luckily he rents, so that's on the property owner. I don't know how that works out. It's not coming out of his pocket. He rents the building, so you narc, Jason. I will share the footage if I deem it necessary for police action. Let's put it that way. Not going to go sharing any random. They have to, and I'll tell them this. You like the last time we had 3 investigators come in to get footage from somebody going down the street at a certain time. And I was like, okay, you're going to tell me why? Well, he's a person of interest. Okay, you're going to tell me why he's a person of interest. You don't have to tell me exactly what he did. You don't have to tell me details, but I need to know that you have a legitimate reason, even if you're a police officer, for me to bother looking at my footage. So, yeah, that's very ticky about that. Definitely not a narc, but if I deem it necessary for public safety, I'll definitely give the police the footage for it. Please don't take up 2 parking spots. Yeah, and if the video's good enough, it's public. It'll be on Twitter anyway. Where'd you go? I know, if I ever get that footage from him riding down the street, I'm definitely. If, say, the people who think you should just share your Ring account with the police are the narcs. If, say, the people. Did the kid just do goofy shit? You know, most Ring doorbells are pointless. Every time I've pulled footage for the police here, for like accidents and stuff, which is fine. I'll pull off footage for an accident. They've always been like, damn, this is good footage. I'm like, that's just because I know how to. I mean, yeah, they're decent cameras. They're cheap cameras, but they're still 2K. Some of them are 2K, and it's just because I know how to edit a video quickly. It makes it pretty nice for them to have me as a willing informant, not informant, but willing participant in letting them have footage. I'd say, yeah. Dang, autocorrect, or whatever it is. Alrighty, y'all, let's go ahead and go to the disassemble screen. Worst time of day. I don't have another camera. Let's go shop south. There we go. Pull that little guy up. But almost every Ring camera footage I've seen, Ring cameras, video doorbell cameras, don't do any good. A lot of times people need to see, you know, what's going on the street. I'm really close to the street, so it helps. You know, whereas a house is going to be set back further, and a Ring doorbell is designed to catch somebody walking up to a door, not street driving by. Which is why I have like 18 fucking cameras to get all angles of it, right? All right, y'all. Worst time of day. I appreciate everybody for being here, but I have to leave early today. That means I've got to get all this crap done, so it means we're done. Enjoyed whiteboarding. Thank you, James Randolph, for that idea. Locksmith, disassemble! Ooh. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. A few days late. That was in the middle of the week. Technically, I should have said it last week, right? But happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who celebrated it. I think in Irish tradition, you have to drink for like 5 days in a row, right? Drink green beer or something. I'm sure there's some kind of rules involved with it. Almost. Mr. T and I typed almost exactly the same thing. Y'all have a great weekend. Oh, she got a cake. Don't drop your cake, lady. Don't drop the cake. You can't see her on that camera, but... And I will be tied up for all day tomorrow. I got to do a special event thing, so I won't have any new videos out for a few days. Because tonight and tomorrow is going to occupy my time. That's going to set me back behind a couple of days on editing. You familiar with BKS profile cylinders? I've seen one. This is a Vero. BKS, I think, was a replacement for what's the name of that gate lock company? Done video. Burn cylinders. Did they I think Burn got switched to BKS? Possibly. Does it go on the gate lock, Coin Junkie? Like an ornamental iron type gate? Because if it is, I know that it used to be called Burn, B-E-R-N, Burn cylinders, and they were 4-pin Y1 keys, which they worked. And then they switched branding about 6 years ago. And the cylinders started coming in something else, possibly BKS was what it was. I can't remember. But I thought that a Y1 would work still. I remember I ordered some cylinders. I think I've actually got one in the truck. But if it's a Y1 profile, BKS patio door multi-point. Y1 just doesn't fit in it. I don't know what the answer is there. They don't really make a thinner Y1 or anything. Do I have green Corbin Russwin construction cores? No, we don't really. This isn't really a big Corbin Russwin core LFIC world. There are some. Thank God though, because I hate Corbin Russwins. I've got a shitload of best ones, like everybody. I think BKS uses more than one keyway. Tried it on one, but super tight. Yeah, it's thicker in the middle, probably. The Y1 is probably thicker, kind of in the middle of the grooves. It's what I've found on similar locks. SE lock and key. Good. We're only open in store on Saturdays. We don't come out. We're only open in store on Saturdays. We don't have anybody that comes out. Thank you. Do I have all the best construction core colors? No, just a few. Just a few, just the common ones. Thank you, Lynn H. Y'all all have a great week. Let's go to the end screen because it's time to go. Time to go. Yep, you can zoom right on out of here, lady. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Let me find the end screen. We're in, same person. SE lock and key. You just called. We do not. You just called. We do not come out on Saturdays. Oh, okay. Four. No, ma'am. Thank you. CLK sells all the best construction cores. Nothing against CLK, but I'm going through the people in Las Vegas for that. What's the name of that place? ICCores.com, which is those guys over there. American Key Supply. They rock. Aside from ordering extra cores every so often through Banner or IDN Flake, through IDN, I would not go anywhere else besides them. If they call back in 5 minutes, I probably won't come out on Saturdays either. So I guess the last thing I've got coming in today is a Saturn Peterbilt key. Peterbilt Saturn. Peterbilt by Saturn. Remember, people, ride a ATV. Exactly. Good point. I just found out. Oh, I can't really talk about it. Never mind. Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. We will catch you whatever video I decide to upload next. I don't know how to do it. I've talked about it here. Let me see something first real quick. It's 8 minutes, bro. All right, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Just wait. No. Pause. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, we are going to disconnect now. I'm going to go ahead and end. There is a secret 5-minute chat afterward. If you're interested in that, I'll reply once we're done. So anyway, y'all have a great weekend, and yeah, wish me luck with what I got to do tonight and tomorrow. Hate driving. All right, y'all have a great one.